This is Izzy Brown reporting for Sail4justice. I'm still here in Port Moresby. Yesterday we had a really amazing day. We went to 3 different camps where the West Papuan refugees are and recorded their stories about their journeys coming to Papua New Guinea, some of the struggles faced when you are a refugee in Papua New Guinea, and some stories of hope and messages to the Australian government and the PNG government about the West Papua issue. So here we are in Port Moresby, and I'm here with some West Papuan activists and refugees that have left West Papua and are now living in Port Moresby.
My name is Martha Horota. I'm also one of the West Papuans. Among the other West Papuans in 1984 that we fled from Indonesia and we came in Papua New Guinea. I was at the age of 1, and my younger brother, he's Michael, the late Michael Horota. He died in 2008. He was one of the student leaders at the University of Papua New Guinea. We left in 1984 and we boarded a canoe from Jayapura.
Dari satu laki masuk penjara, keluar penjara, sudah kami pulang, datang kemari sini. Kami datang di Yako, Wanimo, baru kami pindah ke Wabo. Kami tinggal di Wabo 2 tahun, terus kami kemari tinggal di Moresby.
Before I was army forces of Indonesia. But when I looked, my people kill and torture and destroy them, and I joined for OPM and fight for the Indonesia. And then we left our home since 1984, came to the Blackwater camp of Wanimo, and then that time UN looked after us. But after 10 years, UN left us. Today we live no help from government of Papua New Guinea or world. But we still struggle, continue to independent.
Why did you flee West Papua?
Oh yes, because it's a Indonesian soldier that prosecute us and they well. So we are in the homeland.
And did many people leave with you?
Yeah, it's 12,000, more than 12,000.
I'm from Timika in West Papua.
And what brought you to Papua New Guinea?
Because of the struggle for independence from West Papua was the main cause that brought me and my family to Papua New Guinea. I think that caused them to cross over to PNG or Papua New Guinea is because of the way the Indonesian government and the Indonesian army or military treat them, which is over abuse of human rights, and that's the main cause. They come here, they want to seek for refuge and also seek for support for other countries, the nation, to hear their voice, their cry for independence, and they can support them in any ways they can.
From 1975, I went to the jungle of West Papua. I joined with the freedom fighter, and from 77, I left West Papua and came to Papua New Guinea.
I was born here. My parents crossed over, came here, and I was born here on the other side of the border, Wanimo.
And how has life in Port Moresby been for West Papuan refugees?
It's hard. Life is we struggle every day.
Yeah. And have you found it hard to find a permanent place to live?
So
It's okay. Sorry.
you know, being a refugee child, it's not easy. I'd say life is both bitter and sweet.
Yeah.
Well, we've been moving from place to place since we were small till now. All of us are married and we have our children and we're still moving. So just last month they came here, they said that they're going to evict us. And we're still here, we're waiting for the governor and then city people.
And when they evict you, do they bring in the police or?
Yeah, they came with the police and grader and those things to remove the houses and things.
The ones that we have permit that our parents applied for, and we have the permits. We have the freedom of choice, which we can go and attend schools. We can go to the hospitals. We can also have access to the bank. While for some of our West Papuans, they don't have the permit and they can't have this access. But for some of us, we do, which now they give us the citizen, which is last year here.
We are in the camp, from camp to camp, and some of us citizens already, but we have not settled. We have not settled well. Like the problem we're facing is especially government not provide us land and housing, so we can settle and we can manage our life. Especially, you see our kids here. Most of them, they not school well. That's the problem West Papua refugees facing in Papua New Guinea here.
And do you have access to medical care or education?
No
here?
medical care and education, no access for us. We're facing that eviction notice from 9 Mile, go down to Ella Beach in front of United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. Like me, after 20 years, I got citizen. Papua New Guinea constitution say 8 years. But I wait until 20 years and I got citizen. We are still waiting for government must do something for our life. But nothing.
People leasing we refuse camp na come down to town. People find him bottle, canteen, people find live hard live. People stop lawyer. Now people come at now people one plan him stop law to our degree. And come now and buy balus, ayar balus. Now people come lawyer. Now people stop lawyer that's all. Government looks at me plateau. Now people stop law. Highway. Also, I have more pigni na killing more pigni lo mi plan na mi plan lusim na mi plan kan lawyer to one kind. Kinong ko plus inda.
If you had like a message for the new PNG government about the treatment of West Papuan refugees, what would be that message?
We need land, education, health, and welfare. And citizenship too, so it will be easy for us to move around and, you know, just be like any other ordinary Kenyan citizen. We can do some things that we were restricted or we're not allowed to do. We can freely do that too. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
And do you think the Australian government should accept more West Papuan refugees?
Yeah, definitely.
I come here because, Cold War, former president of USA, John F. Kennedy, give us to Indonesia for guarantee communist intervention to Pacific. And then England and Australia prepare independence for Papua New Guinea because Cold War.
Yeah.
So our issue is an international issue. Indonesia going to East Timor 75. But reality today different. Australia moved to East Timor independent. But what about us? Because our land here, Australia benefit in our land. Coal, copper here, gas and everything, resources here, Australia benefit. In the dry place and the sea, Australia benefit. Why Australia ignorant our struggle or not support us? But I hope that one day Australia will be a support. They know this issue of West Papua. I think one day they will support. So I call for government of Australia not for ignorance our struggle, but they rise up and support us.
Just one message that I wanted to say is the struggle has been so long since our fathers were here, and now that us, the Australian government has turned a blind eye on us. They even, maybe they have a relationship with Indonesia, and they do not want to look at us and stuff like that. So they are not even looking at us.
Australian government don't have the responsibility for West Papua. They have obligation moral for support West Papua for guarding independent free. In the region, Australia is a big player in Pacific. So Australia have responsibility and then have talk Indonesia, stop kill West Papuan. So I think it's the right time for Australian government to say no for Indonesia and then yes for West Papua must get independent.
It's come back to me as an individual that I have to do something to face the life. But as long as I live here, I must not forget that I'm a freedom fighter and I fight for independence, and that's the main reason I come to Papua New Guinea. So I have to stand for that and do what I can to survive.
Papua, Merdeka, Papua, Merdeka, Papua, Merdeka, Papua.
West Papuan, same all like I'm in Papua New Guinea, they are not free. So I hope one fine day, all of us in diaspora and in our home, maybe one fine day.
For our fellow brothers and sisters in West Papua, my message to them is we mustn't give up. The struggle is on. We must continue to fight for the freedom of West Papua.
The struggle is still going on in West Papua, and people are still having to flee their homes and hide in the jungle. And yeah, and I guess until this goes on, there will always be a West Papuan refugee issue.
Sebulan saja selamat berjuang untuk Papua sampai merdeka.